Hi guys, welcome to Production Expert. My name's Dan Cooper. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get a mix into shape quickly using Softube's Tube-Tech Mk II plugins. These are quite possibly the best analog sounding plugins that you can buy today. I absolutely love them. They're easy to use, sound really smooth, and most importantly, these seem to somehow help me to really focus on what I'm doing to the tonality of my tracks. Now, the main Tube-Tech Classic channel that we have open here is what we'll be using in this video. There are separate plugins available in this suite, which is quite useful if you want to use just the EQ or compressor. Personally, I favour the channel. So let's get into this. Let's put this to work. We've got a drum mix, the stereo overheads, kick in, snare, top. Just want to look at those parts of the kit. We've got a stereo acoustic guitar, bass guitar, and a lead vocal to knock into shape. Let's start with taking a little listen to the track, and then we'll jump in on the drums. Okay, not too bad. The drums sound a little bit boxy. I'd say the bass guitar needs a little bit more focus in the low ends. And we need to rein in the dynamics on that lead vocal a little bit to help it sit in the mix a bit better. So, let's start with those drums. I'm going to be working in isolation a little bit here. I wouldn't recommend that all the time, but for the purposes of this video, it's going to help to really show off what the Tube-Tech Classic channel can do. Right, let's put the kick and snare spot mics in for context. You know what, I'm going to take a bit of the body out of the overheads, so attenuate. At about 60 Hertz. Just so we've got a bit of room for the kick drum in the mix. Let's look at that kick drum quick. Apply a bit of focus to the top end, the upper mids of that kick drum. It's a boost, 4K. It's getting there. Still sounds a little bit boxy. Let's attenuate around about 100 Hertz. And boost, that Pultec style trick that we've spoken about many times in the blog. Sounds better. Let's put a bit of compression on this kick drum. Yeah, it's getting there. Might slow the attack down a little bit, speed up the release. Let's look at that snare drum now. I'm going to start with compression. Nice. Again, let's see if we can bring a bit of excitement out in the top ends. Start at about 12K boost. It's nice. It's bringing out a little bit more brightness in that rides there, but that's just the bleeds coming down the snare mic. We'll work with it. Before. Do a quick before and after of the overheads and the kick and snare channels. That's nice. That's nice. Move across to the bass guitar. And we'll also put the acoustic guitar into context so we know what sort of space we've got to work with. Boost around about 100 Hertz. Don't need any of that. It's not doing much. A little bit of compression. Subtle, but it's doing something. Let's move across to that acoustic guitar now. Sounds a little bit mid-rangey. Let's see if we can bring a bit of the top end out. Not much. Again, touch of compression. You can hear as soon as it kicks in, it's really quite obvious. So let's be subtle. Might speed up the attack a little bit on this. Yeah, the release time sounds nice. Right, let's do a quick before and after, bypass all the Tube-Tech channels and bring them back in again. See how far we've got. Sounds nice. Those drums definitely have more focus in the mix. That bass has a bit more roundness to it, and the acoustic guitar has that nice percussive quality that I wanted to get. Let's turn our attention now to the lead vocal. We'll start with compression. I'm going to push this, slow the release down a bit, and the attack. Start there and move across to some EQ. There's a bit more presence in the mix. Sounds good. Maybe take a bit of the weight out of the tone of the vocal.
Come back another day when I'm at home. La 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 la.
Let's put the reverb back into the mix. Might help me place this a little bit easier.
Come back another day when I'm at home. La 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 la
Bring some of that top end down a little bit. Maybe put back some of that body.
Sunny days, sunny days.
Yeah, there's a bit of a level difference, but you can definitely hear the adjustments made to the tone up here. It's doing what it needs to do. Now let's do a before and after. All the Tube-Tech plugins here that we've used, off and then back in again. Yeah, it's doing the job nicely. The compressor's catching maybe a little bit too much on that vocal. Something I can adjust later, but it gives you an idea of what this can do. Anyway, for more information on the Tube-Tech Collection Mark II by Softube, do check out the Softube website. Hope you guys got something from this. I'm Dan from Production Expert, and I'll see you again soon.